Meeps, Rigoroga here, and you're you. And we are going to jump into the Dark Force Incursion, but it's going to be a half map that's part of a free pack from Lightheart Adventures. This is actually you can get this pack for free, and it uses just the basic rules. So the only terrain that you have to figure out is the mountains. So it fits in with the previous two play sessions that we have been doing. So I'm going to give it a try. We're going to jump in to Fenris region, free map 1, as a collaboration between DRM Games and Lightheart Adventures. So let's go ahead and get going. I don't know why I had that out. There was no reason for that. Apparently I grabbed it with my dice. I don't know, whatever. Anyhow, so something to amuse myself. There's a few artifacts because my printer's crap, but we're going to go ahead and dive in. This is the starting spot, and then you'll notice that the entire map spreads out sort of southeast from there. And these are the forts here. There's one way down here in the corner, which is going to be hard to get. Now, on a half map, we die at 13 dark forces, and we only need 3 of the 5 maps. We need more than half. Instead of needing 4, I only need 3. So we're going to go ahead and let's just dive in and start, shall we? We're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's roll from here, from this starting spot, and see. Well, let's hope we get a 4 or a 2. Hey, 2, that'll work. And let's roll from this new one. And a 5. Yes, excellent. Now this is tricky because we've got to sort of weave our way to this fort here if we can. So a 2 or a 3 would be great. 4, not so much. Let's try from here again, because this one has 4 blocked hexes, and this one only has 2. So we want a 2 or a 3. And a 6 will not do it, but it's not a bad deal. Wait, what? What am I? Yeah. Okay. Shall we try one more time from there and just sort of see what happens? We got to get over here somehow. And we got a 5, which is a duplicate, so that comes over here. And this blocks off this hex. Okay, so we're doing try hard. Let's see if we can get around this corner. Let's go back to our first hex and see if we can come on down here. I don't know. We need a 4. A 1 will not do it, but is not horrible. Let's try from our starting hex again. A 1 is a duplicate, so that rolls it around to here and blocks this hex off. Okay, really quickly, since we've got kind of a mess going on, let's go ahead and see. If I keep rolling here, I'm going to end up with a wall blocked off. Let's roll from this one. I need a 2 or a 3. This one, there's only a 5, but a 2 or a 3 will be okay here. A 2, that gets us out. Let's roll from this new one. A 1, 6, or a 5. A 5 will do. We need a 4 or a 3 from this new one. A 1 will not do it. That takes us off the map, and that blocks this hex off. Let's roll from this one just to do it. A 6, that'll work. We need a 2 or a 3. A 2. Okay, let's roll from this new one. A 3 will not. Oh, that's actually a match. That was a one of our armies, so that means it rotates around and then blocks this one. Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's try this one again. I need a 1 or a 6. Come on. A 5 will not do it. That's a dark army. Let's try it again. A 2, that will not do it. That actually is off the map. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. Nope. That is one of our armies, so that's going to come around and block this hex off. Let's try from this one, since there's 3. There's only 1 here, so we need a 3, 4, or a 5. A 6 will not do it. That rotates around. and blocks this hex off. Well, I mean, we might as well. A 3 or a 4. I mean, a 4 or a 5. A 2, that won't do it. So that rolls around. Oops, 2. And blocks this hex off. Okay, so we've effectively built a wall, being a tryhard. Oops, and I forgot to mark this one. Okay, well, this is not looking good. Let's go ahead and give it a try from our original hex. We need a 4, 5, or a 6. A 4 will do. Let's roll from this new hex. A 2, that's okay. Let's roll from this new hex. A 1, not so great, but not horrible. And roll from this hex again. 6, oh man, come on. Let's roll from this one because I've got 3 armies here and only 2 here. So that's less likely we're going to block off a hex. A 2 is a double. Well, we ended up blocking off a hex. Okay. There's still... let's go for this one. A 4 or a 3 to get us down to this fort. A 3. Let's roll from this new one. A 1 or a 2 would be great. A 6. Okay. Let's roll from this one and just see if we can... We want to try and get to this fort. A 2. That'll work. Let's roll from this new one and try and get a 4. Come on. 4. Let's go. Let's go. 4. No, it was a 6, which... Oh, God, that's a mountain, so it blocks off. Let's roll from this new one here. Well, here, let's fill this in so we can see how we've been marching. Okay, so we're going to roll from this new one right here and see if we can get maybe to some of these forts. Or, you know, a 5 would still give us a chance for this one, so let's do it. A 4, not horrible. Let's go ahead and roll from this new one. A 6, okay. Let's roll from this new one. Another 6, which means it rotates around and blocks. And we'll roll from... Oh, screw it. Let's roll from this one. A 2 or a 5. Come on. Hey, a 5. I mean, oh, it's a 3. So that's, sorry, that's a dark force. I called a 5 and I got a 5, but I didn't actually want a 5. I wanted a 3 or a 2. 3. Yes, okay. Okay, let's roll from this and hope we get a 5. Now we want that 5. Now the 5 would be good now. No, we got a 2, which is a dark force. That's 2 dark forces. Let's roll it again. We need a 5. And we got a 5. Whoa! All right. And so we liberated a fort. Sweet. Wow. So we got that fort. Okay, let's fill in our marching. I should actually have 3 dark forces there. Okay, and 1. So we've got 1 fort. Oh, God. Somehow we've got to get around. We gotta go from here and hope we get a 2 or a 3. We could maybe get around here, but that's our only ways around these mountains. These mountain passes are really troublesome. Oh, hey, a 2. Okay, let's go from this new one. And another 2, which means it rotates around and blocks. That's tough. Okay, let's roll from this one again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A 5, okay. Let's roll from this new one, hoping for a 4. No, we got a 6, which is a dark force. Rolling again. We got a 1. Do I dare roll from this one? Let's try rolling from this one. There's 2 numbers I can get from here that would still work, but they'd be on this side of that fort. So let's hope that that works. Otherwise, we're going to block it off, but it's worth a try. A 3. There we go. Okay, let's roll from this one and hope we get a 5. Come on, we need that 5 now. We need that 5 again. Let's go. 5. 4. Not so great. That's a dark force, but that's okay. Let's try it one more time. And that's a 1, which is not horrible. Let's roll it one more time and see. Come on, 5. Nope, we got a 3. Oh, God. So we rolled a 3. That's our army, and that's going to roll around and actually block this off. That was strategically, that was a really bad move on my part. Okay, so we've lost one fort. We'll never get that fort. Should we try coming around here before doing this? A 2 or a 3 or a 6. So let's roll. Let's actually roll from this one and see if we can get anywhere close to coming around this. Coming around the mountain when she comes. That's a 4. Nope. So we'll go ahead and just block that off because we went off of the map. Okay, so let's roll. Might as well. Let's try here. We've got 2 chances we might block that hex off, but a 5 or a 6 would get us out. So let's try it. Let's try it and see if we can get up here. 6, that'll do. Let's roll from this new one. A 3, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and so we're going to roll from this new one. Let's see what we can do from here. A 1. No, God, we blocked it off. We ran into a mountain. Okay, so let's back up 1 and see where we go from there. A 1, 2, or a 4. A 2, that'll do. Let's roll from this new one. A 2 again, which means we end up blocking off. Let's roll from this one. A 3, which is a dark force. Let's roll again. Realistically, it's the only way around. We might be able to try and get a 6 or a 3 from here. So if we get desperate, we can do that. But we're going to get close to blocking ourselves off if we... A 3 again, which rotates around and makes this a dark force. And a 1, which is another dark force. Wow. God dang. Okay, 4, 5, or 6. Come on. No whammies. Is a 1. What happens when there's... Okay, hold on. I need to remind myself what happens. Okay, so I just had to double check. When all the dark force are marked in, you end up blocking a hex. So we rolled a 1, and then this becomes a blocked hex. But it doesn't... Wait. Oh, and a dark force. Oh, wow. Okay. Blocked and a dark force. Well, we're close to losing. Let's go ahead and roll from this this one. We need a 5 or a 6. Nope, we got a 1, which means we're going to block off this hex and mark it as a dark force. Okay, let's really quickly, let's just fill in what we've done. Okay, this is not good. We can roll a 6. I mean, and we might as well try it. Oh, except that's actually a dark force as well. We've got to try it. We've got to give it a try. Nope. So we will, in fact, mark this off, and then this becomes a dark force. So the dark force has definitely figured out our marching orders from here and has completely blocked off this central portion. There's also a wall up here, which blocks off this fort. The only way that we can get anywhere is from around this fort, which is blocked off. So we need 3 here, a 4 from there, or a 6. We might as well, a 2 and a 6 would work from this square. So let's go ahead and roll from this and just sort of hope that we can get out of there. Otherwise, it's over. 2, okay. Let's roll again. Let's hope for a 6, or we're going to block it off. And we got a 4, which is a dark force army. So that actually rolls around and captures this one, which is not a bad situation, except I forgot to mark my dark force. And 3. So that will block this off. Okay, so our last chance is over here. Let's roll from this square and hope for a 3. And we got a 2, which is a dark force. That's okay. Let's try one more time. And a 1, and that will block it off. Okay, so that is our final. We have no other places we can go. So we're done. The dark force did not kill us. We did not reach death. we did not get enough liberated forts, and there are no moves left for us to do realistically. I suppose we could force our armies to try and march into the spaces that aren't there, but we know that it's a draw. We decide to strategically retreat. Dark Force did not win, so we will not get a W. We will not get a loss. This was a draw, I believe. That's how I'm going to tell it to my grandchildren. So the Fenris region, we were not able to recapture the Fenris region. We did give it a good go, but we were not quite able to make it around these tight little mountain passes. So thanks for joining me for this quick little half map. It's kind of cool. You know that those mountain passes are going to be tough, and it definitely was to squeeze around there, especially with the fort all the way to one side and all of the forts to the lower. That really caused me some consternation, but it was fun. That was fun and quick. So thanks to Lightheart Adventures for the half map in that free pack, and there'll be a link to it in the description below, so you can check it out as well. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.